Hi there. We're going to look at this daily planning spreadsheet, which I've created because I've been struggling for a long time with the fact that I always overestimate the amount of tasks I can do in a day, and especially in a week. I always think I can do much more, and then I end up feeling, not happy about what I completed. And the standard solution for that is to use your calendar. So many people say, if you use a to-do list, it's always you cannot really get a grip for get a grasp of how much time each task will take. But if you plan them in your calendar, then you see how much time it takes. And that's true, but the problem with that is that you still might underestimate the time it takes, or you overestimate, and then you end up having to reschedule stuff in your calendar, and it's actually really a big burden. And most people I know, it sounds good on paper, but most people I know don't actually plan on their calendar. So then you get back to the to-do list, and then you still have the same problem. So for this reason, I've created this spreadsheet. And so what happens here, I'll walk you through it, is that this is just a reference. I say what time I wake up, but you could leave that out. That's just for yourself to see. And then I say, okay, how many hours do I have available in the morning? How many hours do I have available in the afternoon? How many hours do I have available in the evening? And how much average break do I take per hour? So in my case, I take 10 minutes break on average per hour that I work. And so here I go to my calendar and I say, okay, how many hours do I have available tomorrow? I count from when I wake up, because I also include things like meditation, exercise, but that's up to you. And I also don't count meetings. So for example, for tomorrow morning, I would get up at 6. So that's 1 hour. Then I have 3 meetings, so those are not hours that are available. And then I will start preparing for lunch at 11, so I have 1 more hour there. So tomorrow morning I would have 2 hours. So then here I put 2. And then in the afternoon I have, I have my lunch at 11. So I should be able to start working again at 12, and I'll work till 6. So I have 12, 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. So then I put here 6. And in the evening, I just want to do a little bit of studying, so I put a half. So then I go here, and then I see morning, and then I can put in what I'm doing in the morning. So for example, I start with some personal routine, as I mentioned. So I would say, meditation, for example, and don't need to put anything there in my, or I could do it another way. I could put personal here, and then here meditation. It's another way of looking at it. Meditation. And then I say, this is my estimate, and this is what really happened. So I know this takes me 15 minutes, so there's that's what's going to happen. And then I also study Chinese in the morning. So I say study Chinese. So that will take me usually 20 minutes. And I'm usually a little bit optimistic. It might take a bit longer. So just in case, I put 30 minutes. And then I might have something that I always have to do for work. In my case, that is writing. So I would say writing. And tomorrow morning I'm working on something, writing for our Find Your Focus course. And, I know that will take me 50 minutes. So, and I time it, so that's just 50-50. I don't have another work routine item tomorrow morning, so I will delete this row. And so that's why I use these colors. Green is for personal routine things that return. Blue is for work routine things that return. And then I have one more that's usually in the morning, my one goal for the day. So that would be working on our investment deck. So I could say fundraising. I need to work on my typing skills. That's obvious. Investment pitch, for example. And this is the kind of thing where what I would do is I will say, well, I think it takes 60 minutes. So that's my estimate. But I know that I'm always too optimistic. So whatever I put here of any task that I'm not, that's not totally clear, I multiply it by 1.5. I do that myself. So I'll just say 90. And so then I have this. And then what I immediately see is that because I have those meetings also tomorrow, it's not a regular morning, I'm actually 85 minutes short. So I'm never going to make what I'm supposed to do tomorrow morning, what I'm planning to do tomorrow morning. And I want to do these routine things. I have to do that every day. So I can already know that fundraising is not going to happen tomorrow morning. So I have to, if I want to do that tomorrow, I have to move that to the afternoon. So I move that here. And then you see I have 5 balance. And remember, we also have 10 minutes break that automatically gets calculated in this number. So now I kind of have my morning rounded out. And then I move ahead, do the same thing for the afternoon. And then we continue like that. So If you keep going like that, you have the afternoon, you have the evening. You can, of course, delete whatever you want. And then you'll see that when it's all filled out, it will look something like this. So, I have meditate. Normally, I also write in my journal, exercise, writing. Here, the fundraising. So, this is not a day with meetings. So I have more time, and then I can more or less make it. And the same here for the afternoon. A lot of regular things I need to do. So I still have 40 minutes surplus in this example, but I'll leave it like that. It's not bad to have a surplus. And then in the evening I have some study things. I'm going a little bit over time, but that's okay. And so this really quickly shows you what you can actually do. And then what I do throughout the day as I actually complete things, I will adjust this one. So I'll keep this one the same. I'll leave this one so I know what I estimated, but this one I'll change. So let's say that, I thought that fundraising, I said, probably takes me 90 minutes. So I estimated 135 because I multiplied by more or less 1.5. So it should be, it should be 135. But then once I've done it, and if I actually spend 150 minutes, then once I've done this, I'll put this here, and then I'll put a check mark. So then I know this actually happened, and this is what I originally estimated, and this is what actually happened. So that's how I use this tool. And then, you can use that in the morning or in the evening before when you're planning your day. And I do use my to-do list, but I put items from my to-do list on here so that I see how much time they will take up. And then you can take it one step further, and then you can actually also do this for a whole week so that, you can really plan out your whole week and see what you can actually get done in the week. And it's also easy to adjust because you don't have to drag things across your calendar. You can just change the minutes here, but you will exactly see what happens. You can add something if an emergency comes up. And so, you can't really fool yourself because you will exactly see what balance you have in terms of minutes. So that's how the planning spreadsheet works. And it should help you schedule better and, know realistically what you can get done in a day.